This is Making Moves, and we're 50,000 Rand to invest in a business. 11 entrepreneurs will come face to face with our panel of judges to pitch for this investment.
I'm not convinced on where you're wanting to spend the money.
Your business could be in line to win this grand prize and our Money in the Bank series. Your business could be operating from home, the streets, or at a fancy office, normally from a bicycle. Oksalayo, we are looking for you. Only 4 entrepreneurs will make it to the final episode to pitch for their investment. Watch Making Moves every Monday, 2 p.m. on SABC 1, Mzansi for sure. 50,000 Rand, imali oyidingayo na ngempela ebhizinisini lakho na.
I must say, if let's say I get the 50,000 Rand, it's gonna actually be a huge impact in terms of our plan, which we need to expand the product range.
Yebo baba.
Yeah.
Ake kulungile mntaka baba, ngikufisela inhlanhla bakulindile ama-judges wethu.
Thanks for that.
Right? How are you feeling?
I'm good, actually.
How long will it take you to recoup your investment, to have a return on your investment?
The caps that we're going to add is going to be 35 caps. So that means we're going to be able to cast 3 times in a week. In terms of getting the money back, I think that one I didn't go through it.
South Africa yezinye ke zezindawo ezinabantu abahlukahlukene bona-ke abamanufacture izinto ezenziwe ngocement. Noma thina ke la ekhaya singathi kwazi sikhiqiza esigabeni esincane noma esikhulu ezinye izinto ke sizenzayo kuleli lakithi. Inkampani esafufusa yaziwa ngokuthiwa iStone Décor. Bona-ke abanye ke babantu abadayisa izinto ezahlukahlukene kuwona lo mkhakha. Umphathi waleli bhizinisi uBright Hlatshwayo onominyaka engu-35 wathenga leli bhizinisi lakhe ngonyaka ka-2013. Namhlanje sichitha usuku naye sifuna ukwazi kabanzi ukuthi iluphi ushintsho aselenzile kulona leli bhizinisi.
My name is Bright Hlatshwayo from a company called Highfell Concrete CC, which is trading as Stone Décor. Our company is actually situated at 19 Baker Street, which is in Trichardt, next to Secunda. Our company manufacture and install concrete products. I'm talking about your flagstone, your pavers, your columns, your cabs, and some of the concrete products that you might need. You can contact us on our social media platform, which is Stone Décor, on Facebook, also on Instagram.
Namhlanje ngise-Trichardt Mpumalanga lapho khona ngizohlangana nensizwa sizobe sichitha usuku nayo ebhizinisini lakhe. Insizwa lena wayela umsebenzi lapho ebesebenza khona ngokunethezeka. Wathi yena ufuna ukuyofeza iphupho lakhe lokuba ngusomabhizinisi. Ibhizinisi lakhe laziwa ngokuthiwa iStone Décor. Bona-ke bazinze kuyona le ndawo lena ekuyona. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi uBright lokhu zobe chitha usuku naye yini lena ayibona yamenza ukuthi angene kulona leli bhizinisi. Futhi lapho eStone Décor benza ini futhi ukuthi ngobani amakhasimende wabo.
Hey, how's it, Bush?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Grand. Uzofika nathi la eSecunda.
Ngikhona bhuti wami.
Awuthi ngikukhombe ke si.
Wela sikhulu sami. Asishone khona.
Ngiko la sipheka khona, then siphinze siba ne-display yethu khona la. But the problem with manje space sethu sincane, but then you can see sinama products wethu this side, and then that side we focus more in terms ukuthi i-production
yonke lapho.
Yeah.
Yini le yakwenza ukuthi ulibone ukuthi ungalithenga leli business?
Kahle this is what I wanted mangisakhula. Nami bengifuna ukuthi ngibe ngilomunye somabhizinisi. And futhi ngiya understand ukuthi i-business we manage njani. Then ngatshela ukuthi let me do it.
Yebo baba.
Zangi kahle kahle lengasho ukuthi yonke into iyendeka khona. Because nje ubona la emva kwami yona ngilo machine lo mixer lenhlabathi then igcineni sekuba yini kuba ngile concrete. Le concrete lekufanele siyene njani sifake khona la emapanini wethu. Then masuka lapho sesenda yini i-vibration ukuthi kwende njani ama product wethu abe smooth abe mahle mase siwakhipha ngaphandle.
Yeah. Ziyabuya ke la.
Uyabona vele la.
Fosholo ke la ekhaya.
La khali fosholo. Yeah, so akudlalwa.
Akudlalwa la. Abasebenzi bakho bonke uma sebehlangene bangaki butwamo nabo la.
Kahle kahle singasho ukuthi si 14 la emsebenzini. Then we've got ma casuals like 4 lekuthi makusho ukuthi ku busy then siyababita ukuthi madoda asibuyene stop push then bayeka but la labanye ngilala aba permanent laba la ekhaya
aba u14 athi sisebenze uzongikhombisa ke senza kanjani ke manje yawala
la ekhaya ngikeptheni ngiqala ukusebenza la ekhaya 2013 engikuthandayo ngomsebenzi wami ngingasho ukuthi nginokuthola ulwazi bengingalicabangi noma nami bengihleli but khona ulwazi engilitholayo ngingumuntu nje
uma suka lana ke iyakuphika impahla ke
this thing the following day siyayikhipha so sikuthatha siyakubeka until sicedza ngeorder sikhona kuyi-dispatcher siyithumele la kufanele khona.
Hayi no into enhlekile mntwana wakho. Ama-client wakho abantu abanjani udayisela mhla?
Currently income yethu i-generate i-domestic market so bantu basemakhaya but we do have ma-contractors la kuqhamuka tosenga but those specific products like njengema 450 by 450 bayeta abantu wathenga la sebenzisa kule nkampani lenkulu lekhona la eSekhunda bakubenda i-trench covering.
Stone Décor ke business e ntse ke lebella through the internet and ke ntse ke le busy ke batlo etsa paving so I had to go through mo bona ke through the internet. Yeah, they're very competent ka product ya bona, they take pride ka product ya bona. High standard, it's different. On a choice or batlo e bang a wetse o khona ho bolela wena offer exactly what you want and the value for money for business heights it's perfect. That is what it is le wena.
Njengoba ubona ne mase kulebe sifaka ne mase yomile iba ngalendlela le so lesiyenda itolo then that means today siyayikhipha awuthi ngikukhombe ukuthi mase ikhipha siyena njani sifaka ioil la ngaphansi so that means then uma soyikhipha then uvela uyibhekisa phansi ukhipha le mold yakhona uyibeke eceleni
ilula ke le
kahle
ilula ke le awuthi isibone ke ukuthi iphume kahle. Good Bright. Muhle umsebenzi uyancomeka. Mfethu ubonga kakhulu ngawo konke ngikubonile la. Ngithemba ukuthi nakusasa ibhizinisi lakho selibona liqhubeka liyaphezulu, strength to strength liyathuthuka mfethu.
Na kanjani mase kufike wena asawuthuthuka.
Siyabonga manje.
What makes the highest margins in your business?
Currently it is the domestic which the contractors it dominated in a little bit.
Why are you growing the products with the lower margins as opposed to marketing the ones with high margins, which would then be retained in your business?
Named Bright after his late father's intellect, lo mlisa lona kuma ngabe kuzwa kumphumela yakhe esikoleni bayihleze eku-top 5. Lokho futhi kwaba yinto ayenzayo aze aqede isikole. Uthando lwakhe ke lwezamabhizinisi kulapho ke khona ke laqala khona ngalesikhathi kusona ke lesi sigaba lesi. Okwamanje sithatha uhambo siphindele emuva ePhiva lapho ke khona uhambo lwakhe ke uBright laqala khona.
Umntwana umakasebenza ufuna ukubonakala ukuthi likusasa lakhe likuphi likusasa incubekelo yakhe ikuphi uyohamba afike manje njalo sengingabona ukuthi impumelelo yakhe ngathi seyiya phambili.
Mina ngisho ukuthi ngatalelwa e10 Bush ngekudalo abesihlala kagogo. I think we were about more than 20 actually, kids and bantwana batukulwane nebantwana konke lapho. And then kwathi khambeni kweminyaka then ifamily yethu yamuva yada uhlala la ePhiva.
Simo sakhe besithafu kakhulu. Badali bakhe khathi bafika la bekunendlela eyi-1 bekumadima kakhulu. Bekunendlela eyi-1 lapha yetshani beyilapha ngasemngozini.
Uma ngihambile ngimsebenzini bekasala clean la ekhaya apheke.
Yeah, sikhule besihlala nama-ke most of the time isikhathi sesibancane, then ubaba bekasebenzela khashane. But mostly vele ngoba umuntu bekahlala sibona every day uma-ke, and then asebenza eplazini kaMakhundu. Then sekwaba ukuthi mhlambe babe sokutholakala asebenza angena kamasipala kwaba cishe ngasempilo siyibangqonywane lapho.
Ngicabanga ukuthi bengithanza into, but bengithanza into leti right, because I participated actually on most activities which you can get at school.
Bright ibhola bekayidlala, but lebe bengombona beka interested kugijima.
Vele uphuma number 1 konke esikoleni, ma-athlete, uBright vele uBright konke kuyakhanya konke.
I did most of the thing. I did the singing, even though I wasn't good to kwecula, but yeah, bengifuna nje ngiphakathi nenzawo la ukuthi kunema activities la ku busy khona.
Ahlanganiphile nje vele nabothishela bamthanza lokuthi nokulova bekangalova lo. Angalova shothi uyagula.
Wathi uma kasafunza bengiphe imali, aqela imali. Athengisa amandongomane esikoleni.
Nasibuya la ekhaya besithengisa amatamatisi nasibuya esikoleni, abuya namaka amakhundu, bathengisani nemabhontshisi la dry. Sihamba sithengisa la makhaya.
Kusho ukuthi lokuthi azabe ibusinessman isho ukuthi wakuthatha lapho ngoba bekathengisa. Waze wayeyekela mase kafunza grade 12 standard 10.
When I completed my matric, which I got the exemption, then in December, mangiya for my holiday, in 17 my holidays, and I saw a newspaper ukuthi in January bafuna kubita abantu labantu bama sales consultant African Bank. So that's how it went afterwards then. So this thing yokudila nema business customers, then it triggered the love which I had mase ngisebenza Standard Bank where I was an account analyst, and which I enjoyed the most ngalesikhathi ngisasemncane nami ngithengisa, of which I was making money ngikhona ukuthenga timbahla this and that yabona.
Uyamuphatha kabuhlungu vela ukuthi namhla akasenababe.
To me, it was easy to relate with him, and he was always like celebrating my achievement. So that is why namanje sometimes I started a business sekahambile kungivisa buhlungu kancane, because I know how much he would have loved it and how much he would have bragged about it.
Bright and I sihlangane in 2009, it was in July. 2015, wabhatala malobolo ekhaya, and then last year December, then we got legally married. Bright is a good father. He loves his kids.
We spend time mostly sisonge. We go for vacations. Tonge letino leto, like where there's activities and those things, because we spend time together. I think those are the things which letenda ukuthi thina sikhule ku relationship yethu or ku family yethu as a whole.
Buying a pre-existing business can be a gamble. You could be inheriting a well-oiled machine or a problem waiting to explode. Kodwa ingabe ke isinqumo saka Bright sokuthi yena ke athenge iStone Décor isinqumo sikahle na? Lokho ke eminye ke yemibuzo ke yena ke Bright azobe iphendula njengoba exoxisana noOkhela lapha e-studio sethu namhlanje.
I just arrived at Making Move Studios. I'm here to meet Sokela. I'm not sure what the day is in for me, but I'm looking forward to the coaching clinics, how we're going to go on that one to help me to grow the business and probably to win the competition as well.
Stone Décor was purchased by Bright, a driven individual with the vision to become a supplier of choice. Bright is here to talk about his practical plans to turn this business into the preferred concrete product supplier in Mpumalanga. Bright, welcome.
No,
Bright, I believe you purchased an existing business, eh? Was the business profitable when you originally purchased it?
Yes, of course, the business was profitable because I did look into the past few years' financials, what was happening, and of course, the business was profitable when I took it over.
And in the couple of months to follow after you had taken over, was it profitable then?
Yes, I think the only year which we was not profitable, it was in 2015, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But look, this was actually new to me, coming from banking now into construction industry. But look, I grew when attending all the expo about concrete products. All those things, they made me a better person, and I took the business back to the profitable level.
What exactly did you purchase? Did you purchase the business as it was, like footsteps, as in including the assets, including the employees, and the knowledge that was running the business, or did you have to cultivate this by yourself?
No, actually it was on footsteps, so that was everything with the employees as well.
Okay,
yeah,
and how did you manage the change within the entity?
Look, that was very, very, very challenging.
Yeah.
Being black, taking over a white-owned company, which is mostly dominant in terms of white customers, of which, you know, they need to start to learn and understand what kind of a person are you, what service do you give it to them, what product are you still remaining on the same quality, of which that takes time. But, you know, as years gone by, they started actually understanding, actually, that's the race has got nothing to do with that company. They give the service, they give the quality products, which we exactly want.
So from what I'm hearing, you were able to retain the customers within your business. How are you reaching new markets?
Look, you're quite right there. If a customer buys a paving today, he's not going to need a paving tomorrow or next month. So that means you continuously need new customers. And with us marketing, when we do a project, we've got boards which actually doing other advertisement, our social networking, where we also market our business on our Facebook page and Instagram. So those things actually keep on generating more customers, because we also deal with some of the contractors locally in Secunda. And those people, we continuously go and check those contractors which are doing well, which actually needs our product, to actually engage them to be their preferred supplier of choice in terms of the products of concrete.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes the highest margins in your business?
Currently, it is the domestic, which the contractors it dominated in a little bit.
So, Brad, let's talk. Domestic is making you more margins, but your plan is actually to apply marketing and to grow in that which is the lowest margins in your business. Why are you growing the products with the lower margins as opposed to marketing the ones with high margins, which would then be retained in your business?
Because the one which now dominates a little bit, if, let's say, you get more mold, that means you'll be able to stand according to, in terms of their demand. Then that's when you're going to be able to make a lot of money, because they're going to order in bulk, and you're going to be able to deal with that. And then it's going to be easy to pass through the domestic, which is a little bit low. And it also, it becomes actually sustainable, more sustainable compared to the domestic.
Okay, so you've spoken about two models.
Yeah.
First, you just manufacture, then you manufacture and install, right?
That's correct.
And you've highlighted your strategy that where it's installations, you keep to your near radius.
Yes.
Tell me more about just the manufacturing.
Yeah.
Would you be able to have the capacity to service, say, hardware stores and larger stores that would require large quantities of your products to sell off to customers?
Look, the model in terms of the production of the products, it's there.
Yes.
So at this point of time, the space that we operate at, of which I can say where we're doing the production, it's not sufficient to cater for 500.
Okay.
However, we've got plans in place that if, let's say, we get more orders, we can use a certain space where we can produce more of those products.
So what exactly are the challenges in your business?
The challenge is right now, because the business is still small,
okay,
so we're trying to grow. We're still trying to get a way to penetrate the market, to get that access to market, especially the one that I'm talking about, which is to be able to do the corporate. Because before they give you something, they need to see you manufacturing all these products here.
Yes.
So then they cannot just say, Bright, we're going to give you to manufacture this type of products or the figure 8 cap, but you don't have them. So you need to get the mold and start doing something about it, of which that's something that we're working on. So probably before the end of this year, we should be able to actually expand on some of the products.
Bright, I hear you. That's exactly what I suspected when I asked you if you could handle an order of 500.
Okay.
You may not have the capital to service the corporates that you want to, and we need to somehow make sure that you get there. So we're going to send you to a coaching session, and we hope for you to be able to explain yourself to your coach well, because we know that your coach will definitely be able to help you bridge the gap from where you are to where it is you need to be. Okay.
Thank you. My studio session with Okela was very interesting, because we had to explore more in terms of all the business angles. And yeah, we're hoping that in terms of the coaching session, we'll be able to address some of those.
Bright dreams of embedding the Stone Décor brand and attracting more lucrative contracts. Umqeqeshi wethu owaziwa ngokuthi yena-ke akadlali futhi-ke uyibeka indaba njengoba injalo uLucas Muloyi uzomsiza lo mlisa lokuthi akwazi ukuthola izindlela ezingamsiza ukuze akwazi ukuthuthukisa ibhizinisi lakhe.
How much has the business grown from when you bought it?
Since I took over the business, it hasn't had any growth. Because remember, it was a serious change in terms of the takeover from the previous owner to me as a new owner.
Bright has got a good business there. It's a business that was working, that was started by someone. I am concerned, however, that it hasn't grown. I am concerned that since he bought the business, he hasn't actually done anything in the business to improve it. In terms of your the profit on your percentage, what percent are we seeing as profit of the turnover?
Look, I think it's on, if I'm not mistaken, the last one is on 15%.
15%.
That is correct.
Okay. These numbers are very important. So let's not guess them. Let's work on the actual numbers, and that, because that is then going to give us a way forward. In terms of quality and recognition and that, what do we have on the business? Was the business ISO certified when you bought it?
It was not certified because the product, I tried to go through to SABC for approval. However, the majority of our product cannot go through to SABC approved. And
Why
then because the Flexstones is not part of their scope in terms of certifying.
Yeah.
So the one that has to be done through through SABC, it's actually our concrete cap to go with one product, because we've got one size of concrete cap, so it's a bit costly. So rather go with every product that you have, which is gonna be able to help you to grasp the market from the corporate sector.
But you see, my thing is that at this moment, you need to have that quality guarantee into your business to be able to grow your product range as well. If you wait to get to the product range of the desired product range, it may not happen. I would like you to see the CEDA technology program. It's called the STP program. In order for them to start funding you the product testing phase for what you already have. If he's tested his product, he'll be able to charge the right price for them, and he'll be able to get the clients to be a little bit relaxed. And then it brings them to the point that also for him as an organization, he's selling a product that he is sure of, the product that he knows that is not going to come back. Now, in a case like this, it's a new business that is bought. It is going to convince the client that the new buyer is serious about this if you start looking at these things. So the first thing that I would encourage you to start doing in this business is getting your ISO certification. Now, on quality management, we're talking two things. We're talking product approval or product certification, and we're talking management systems certification, which is your ISO 9001 and those. So make sure for me that you start investigating the root of the ISO 9001, which is not about your product, but about the systems that the business has. It's going to give that assurance to the client to say we are looking at what our business is doing in terms of quality and that. We are a continent that is growing. So anyone that is in that industry, they are in the industry that is very sustainable for a very long time to come. His opportunities are endless, but he needs to make sure that he puts on the right systems in place. He needs to make sure that his product meets the requirements of the industry that are there. He has got to make sure that he goes to play as one of the best and not just a statistic in the market. Have you developed, have you documented the processes that happen in the business?
Okay, I haven't developed that system, but at this current of time, like if I can say, tomorrow I should be meeting with a lady that actually will help me to develop the business system, actually to document it, because it's there. We're doing it every day, but it's not really properly documented, and it's something that I was struggling with, because I'm also intending to be able to open actually a new branch. But if you don't have everything,
if you haven't done that, don't open another branch. You're just replicating your problems.
Yes, so that's what I'm trying to do, and if I get that right, I'll be very happy. So it's something I'm working on, and probably that one before the end of this year we should be done. As I said, tomorrow I'm meeting with that lady to help me on that.
Touching on your pitch tomorrow, I want to see those. I want to see that roadmap of how these things are going to happen. Put them on your presentation and that. Show your financials. Show the roadmap to that. And also, you said you wanted 50,000 to buy new molds and such things and that. I want to see that also to say, how are these new molds going to have an impact on the business? Brent, thank you very much, and I wish you very well tomorrow. And I hope you'll be able to translate our discussion today into your presentation tomorrow.
No, I'll try my best to put it through to be clear, and yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Great.
What I can say in terms of the coaching session which I went through with ProLucas, it was very helpful, and I'm looking forward now to work with in terms of the points that he spoke about, especially the accreditation, which I still need to look into it, and some of the assistance which he spoke about that I still need to get through the SEDA.
The 4 minutes starts now.
Why do we need the fund? We want to expand our product range to actually to have more caps, and we need about 98,000 that will actually be able to get the additional equipment.
How long will it take you to recoup your investment, to have a return on your investment?
In terms of getting the money back, I think that one I didn't go through it.
Right. Ngiyaphila mntaba bona?
No, you're right now.
Yebo baba. Uthi uyazi uzopitcha namhlanje?
Yeah.
Already?
Ngasho ukuthi ngi-prepared, so I should be ready.
Yebo baba. Mfethu uma ngabe umuntu ebuka ibhizinisi lakho on paper, ebuka incwadi nayo yonke into, akade ibhizinisi li-right, liphelele, lisimeme. Kodwa ke wena mhlambe ungakhuluma ngokunye. Kwase sikhuluma la ngale ndaba yale mali ozoyipitchela la. 50,000 rand imali oyidingayo na ngempela ebhizinisini lakho na.
Yeah, I think ukhuluma iqiniso lapho. In most cases bantu babona ngathi if the business is running, you got everything in control. But I must say, if let's say I get the 50,000 rand, it's gonna actually be a huge impact in terms of our plan, which we need to expand the product range. So it is gonna be used in a good manner.
Yebo baba.
Yeah.
Ake kulungile ke mntaka baba. Ngikufisela inhlanhla bakulindile ama judges wethu.
Thanks for that.
All the best futhi ungashona khona.
Right? How are you feeling?
I'm good, actually.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Welcome back. We're going to give you 4 minutes to pitch your business, Stone Décor, and also to pitch for a 50,000 Rand investment. Your 4 minutes starts now.
Okay. Firstly, my name is Bright, coming from a company called Stone Décor, which the company manufacture and install concrete products. I can say in terms of Bright has spent about 13 years working for a financial institution where I got actually a lot of experience in terms of how to manage business, how to deal with customers. And in Stone Décor, that's mostly some of the things which I'm doing currently. It's just to take you a bit in terms of Stone Décor. The Stone Décor actually was established in 1999, but Bright took it over actually in 2013, which the company, as I said, it manufacture and install the concrete products. When you go through the slides, I'll actually give you some of the products that we deal with. And currently we've got about 15 employees, which 7 of those are permanent and 8 which are casual. Coming back to the products, some of the guys might ask themselves, how do we exactly make those products? Our products are made out of crusher sand, stones, cement, and water. And some of those which need coloring, actually we dash with the pigment, which actually gives a different colors, actually in terms of some of the flex stones, wall cladding, and stepping stones. I'll go through a list the products that we manufacture. We've got grey paving, we've got wall cladding, flagstone, column, precast walling. We also got caps. And we got pier caps, and we also got some of the products which we're not listed here, which are made out of concrete products. Who are our target customers? Our target customers are those people who's got desire to build low-cost housing, and those who's got existing, and those who want to build new houses, but to give it actually a modern look, which we call it sort of a decoration. Currently, our target customers in terms, because we've got primary work and we've got secondary, of which the primary one is to sell the products, and the secondary is to do the installation. So currently, we do install for customers which are 200-kilometer radius from Secunda, and in terms of sales, we can actually deliver anywhere in the country as long as we agree in terms of the pricing. If we look in terms of our competitors in Secunda and the surroundings, we only got one competitor, which is Nursery. But the Nursery it's actually a portion of our competitors because they're not really doing all the products that we do, and they can match us in terms of the bulk of the product that we manufacture. How do we reach our customers? We actually advertise on local newspaper. That probably we do it quarterly in each quarter, so that means we do it 4 times in a year. We got a website as well.
You have less than 1 minute left.
Okay, we also got a Facebook page which has got currently 4.3 followers, and also we rely on the word of mouth. The opportunities, Secunda is actually, it's still a growing area, and there is infrastructure which is going on in Secunda and surrounding areas, which we see that Stone Décor can still do well. If we look at our financials, for the past 4 years, we remain profitable, except the 2015, which we had a bit of challenges, but we addressed those challenges, and 2016, we actually came back profitable. Why do we need the fund? We want to expand our product range to have more caps, and we need about 98,000 that will actually be able to get the additional equipment. And those
the time is up, right?
I'm just wanting to understand your figures quickly. on the 98,000 Rand investment, how long will it take you to recoup your investment, to have a return on your investment?
The caps that we're going to add is going to be 35 caps. So that means we're going to be able to cast 3 times in a week. And the turnover will increase, the monthly turnover will increase about 64,000. So, but then in terms of getting the money back, I think that one I didn't go through it.
Why haven't you bought those molds? It's going to give you 65,000, 64,000 a month. You need only 98,000 to buy them. Why haven't we bought them?
I think, to be honest with you, I was reluctant to go through to get actually a funding, sort of a loan, to be able to pay it back. But, you know, as days goes, when you go out there and you see the infrastructures happening, you see the product being bought, and you say, this product would have been bought at my place. And that is why on my presentation I mentioned that because now I see it's critical. Yeah. And on that, when I get the 50,000, I add my own 50,000 to be able to get more, because I will get less, about 25. No, it's actually 20. So I'm going to take it 50, then I should be getting 35 caps.
Please switch back to your slides on your financials. What profits did you report at the end of each year? What's your bottom line that you retained? So I see a 72,000.
You mean 2016? That
yes.
is correct, yes.
72,000.
That is correct.
So you could have actually covered the cost of your molds.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, 2016 was actually a very challenging year compared to this one. So we didn't know exactly what's going to happen because the market started to pick up actually in May. So we didn't know what's going to happen. So we had to actually put a break a bit, see what's happening to deal with the challenges that is actually coming.
We are going to end it there. Your time is up.
Thank you.
I'd like you to step out for a moment as we deliberate over your presentation and whether it would be a worthwhile investment to put money into your business.
Thanks a lot for the opportunity. I think my pitch to me was good. Something which was bad is that I didn't complete it, but I feel good about it. I think crucially, the got most crucial about the business itself, and stuff. So I think I done well.
There we have Stone Décor. Quite a concise presentation, very to the point.
The business makes sense, you know. I don't expect it to have too many mistakes. It's a business that he bought from someone. It was working already. He did speak about things like quality management and that he was unable now to get to that part because of the time.
Ndaba, uphithile, but ushaya isikhathi. Kwenzakaleni?
Ngicabanga ukuthi ukulungiselela kwami beku 5 minutes and kahle kahle it's 4 minutes. So ngicabanga ukuthi ngiyinto lengishayile lapho.
Yebo baba.
I'm concerned that since Bright took the business, he hasn't put his signature on it. So he hasn't brought in his own improvements to own that business. So he's still running it as a business that he bought when he bought it and that. And it's showing no impact from him and that. That's just my worry about it.
What would you like to see coming through in identity?
Look, the clientele that Bright is still servicing is the clientele that was the clientele there when he bought the business. The advantage of coming in and buying a business, you buy the business by saying, I like the business, it's working, it's sustainable, but I can make it 10 times better than what it is.
You know what, Lucas? I'm seeing that come through with that curb thing because the opportunity wasn't there.
My
So maybe this is the point where
he's turning the corner.
He's graduating.
Yes.
He's
but
graduating.
My problem is that 2013, it took 4 years to get to that stage. Small things such as getting product testing from SABC for the products of the business, he hasn't done that.
Konke lokho kwenzile nangendlela opitche ngakhona ucabanga ukuthi kuenough ukuthi singakubona udlulela kusigaba esilandelayo.
Yeah, ngicabanga ukuthi enough besides the last few slides lengakabakhombisa wona, but mostly it was a latest project lesiwendile, but ngicabanga ukuthi I told them enough to be able to go to the next round.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's saying that there's quite a bit of, construction happening in the area that he is operating in, and I can guarantee you that it's construction companies that actually need his credentials to rectify their scorecard, right?
Absolutely.
Correct.
So there we have his first task, actually. Okay.
I mean, when you look at his history, he's been an entrepreneur from primary school. And that edge of an entrepreneur has gone away because of his corporate. But look, he has the business that works, and I suppose we're judging a business that works.
Yes, we are. Let's call him back now.
Thank you.
And also just share with him some pointers, because I think everybody always needs pointers.
Hayi ke machurches what azosho ukuthi kwenzakalani ke ukudluleleni la. Right? Shona khona uyobezwa ne?
Thanks, but
ngiyabona bhuti sakho. Shona khona.
Bright, how do you think that presentation went?
I think my presentation went well from my side, even though I didn't complete it, because I would have loved you guys to see some of the latest project that we did. But overall, I can say I'm happy about it. You got most of the content which talk about our business.
Yeah, it is very important to finish presentations and to understand that. It's very important to time your presentation as well, because it shows that you've gotten precise about actually delivering your message, which is how you're going to invest this 50,000 in your business. But that's my opinion. Judges, what do you say? How did his presentation go?
Right. Yeah, I got the context of it, but I suppose I'm in an unfair advantage, particularly because I work in the, construction supply industry. So I understand that there's quite a bit of potential for your business to grow.
Bright,
yes,
I'm concerned. You're an entrepreneur. I know when I look at your history, I see you're an entrepreneur. About the presentation, we spoke about that yesterday. I'm not really concerned about that, but I'm more concerned about what is going to help you to build this business to what it needs to be.
Absolutely. So we have some tasks for you, right? And we want you to execute these tasks because we're sure that it'll have an impact on your business.
But these tasks will definitely change the face of your business. Okay. The first task that we looked at, we thought that certification, being product certification, system certification, all those certifications that are putting your business on the forefront of BEE, of quality, and that you need to make sure, you need to show us that you have taken a step in talking to either the bigger construction companies that you are working with, either government agencies that are assisting, but we want to see a step going towards that you have spoken with someone, there is evidence, email, letters, and that showing that you have embarked on starting to make sure that that process is happening. Does it make sense to you?
No,
okay.
I fully understand.
So that's the first task that we would like to see you doing. The second task that we looked at, you need to go out there, you need to go bring a client. So go knock on doors, as many doors as you can, but bring back a positive new client that has given you an order, which is not the client that you have been doing business with before. And the last task is segmentation of your products. You need to go back and say, what works very well for this business? What doesn't work for this business? How do we make it work? What other products, if we're bringing in new products, what impact are they going to have? Are they needed and that? But segment the products that you have at the moment to what works very well, what needs improvement, what probably possibly also needs to be written off from our product range, because there might be that as well.
And of course, that means that you will be coming back onto the show.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
You're going to have 10 days to execute these tasks that Lucas has detailed.
Thanks for
well done, well done. Good presentation.
Thanks. It was very interesting. and it helped me to pay more attention in terms of all the business angles. So all those things, it makes you to actually start feeling in touch with your business, even if, let's say, you are neglecting something in your business a bit.
Hi, igama lami uTK Thiba, umphathi weThiba Tea Trading. Si-manufacture M150 blocks. Ama-blocks ethu asezingeni eliphezulu, SABC approved. Ngesikhathi kuqala kufika iproject ekwaba iproject yokuqala ukuthi ngisupply ngalama blocks anjena, kwavela ithuba lokuthi bafuna ukutraina abantu bomphakathi ekutheni enziwa kanjani ama blocks. So ngokubuka ke kumina kwathi phu noma kwenza abantu besilisa bodwa ngathi no, why abantu besifazane bengekho la ibhizinisini elifana naleli, and kwakuyinto engangiyithanda vele. Ngase ngathatha lelo thuba ngabe womunye wabatrainwe uMvula Trust. Kule industry yizwe labantu besilisa kahle kahle. Moqala uyofuna i-business. Uma uzofika wena njengomuntu wesifazane ukuthi ngine-block yard, balindele ukubona ukuthi ubani ongale kwakho. Ithi mase betholile ukuthi wena umnikazi webhizinisi bafuna ukubona ikhona yini ngampela lento yenzayo. Uma ngiyofuna umsebenzi ngaso sonke isikhathi ngiphatha isample.
We do take her blocks for testing independently. She provides us test results on a fortnightly basis, and these test results must meet the SABC, and to date she has been very good in that she has met all of her requirements, and her blocks are SABC and of a very high quality.
Since ngathola opportunity yokwenza ama-blocks azosebenza kuma-RDP houses, ngase nga-approacha ithala ukuthi lingisize ngemali. Bakwazi ukunginika ifunding ka-800,000. Ngakwazi ukuthenga imishini lena, ngalungisa kahle iyard, thenga raw material, ngaqala ngasebenza. Iwona-ke umshini lo engiwusebenzisayo. Lo mshini lo ukhipha ama-blocks awu-2,500 a day. Kanti before bengisebenzisa umshini obukhipha only 800. 3 tips engingayinikeza umuntu ofuna ukuqala ibhizinisi. First, ukuyimisela. Okwesibili, ukucontrola imali. Imali yebhizinisi ayihlukane nemali yezidingo zakho zansuku zonke. Okwesithathu, kufanele ukwazi ukumarket ibhizinisi lakho.
If you are an entrepreneur and would like to be featured on the show, contact us on makingmoves@sabc.co.za or visit our website.